Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hope you had a good week, and we want to get started for the weekend. A great way to do that is yoga. And what we'll do today is let's start with sitting down on the mat in easy posture, or Padmasana if you can, or half Padmasana. So in the half Padmasana or half lotus, you place one foot on the other leg. So Padmasana gives you more stability when you sit down. So you feel like you have more control, but it takes obviously a lot of practice and flexibility in your knee joints. So if it starts to hurt, don't push for it. Sit in easy posture. Keep your back up and straight. So if you think of your back, it should never be hunched when you sit. Okay, so the spine should assume its elongated S shape as you sit or stand. And that's important to keep up the health of the spine. So take a few moments. Bring your attention to the sound of your breathing. Let me just check my video as you continue to well, hopefully the video will be better now. I saw some choppiness there because I was connected to a VPN or something like that. So anyway, hopefully your mind now is more turned inward. And let's practice some chakra breathing today to start with. So the chakras are energy centers in the body. There are many of them, but there are 7 main aligned along the spine. So you start with the root chakra, which is at the base of the spine. So it's actually at the floor of your pelvis as you sit down. So bring your attention to that space. And as you breathe in and out, visualize that you are fueling that space with energy. The root chakra denotes some of the basal qualities inside a human being. Some of those like anger, for example, or the ability to reproduce. And these are the highest qualities in an animal. So as you evolve as a human being, and as we ascend to the higher chakras, we start to incorporate higher qualities within ourselves. So we move away from those basal instincts and qualities. The root chakra is denoted by the color red. And all these 7 main chakras are reflected in the colors of the rainbow in the reverse order. Now you want to move up the spine. Bring your awareness to about 4 finger widths below the navel, which is the Swadhisthana chakra. So as you again breathe, visualize the energy just reaching the Swadhisthana chakra, energizing that center and letting go as you exhale. The Swadhisthana chakra is the seat for the results of your actions, past actions. And so if you are stuck with something that happened in your past, you want to focus on the Swadhisthana chakra and don't think or analyze that situation. Just become aware of that situation and see what your soul or mind tells you. Sometimes a lot of the solutions reveal themselves and it will help you move forward. The Swadhisthana chakra is denoted by the color orange. And now moving on to the navel where the Manipura chakra is. The Manipura chakra is denoted by the sun and the energy and power that the sun brings. All this energy is within the human being. And by focusing on this chakra, we can open up this energy center, helping us realize our full energy. So think of the sun, make a determination that you will invoke the power of the sun and stay energetic and be more energetic. Now moving up to the Anahata chakra, which is at the center of your chest, also called the heart chakra, though it's not at the heart, it is along the spine, middle of your chest. It's denoted by the color green and has good qualities associated with it, like good emotions, happiness, sympathy and such. If you are ever feeling dry of emotions and you want to find out why, it's a good idea to focus on the heart chakra. Now let's move to the throat chakra at the base of your neck, denoted by the color B or blue. It's the seat for invoking the power of your communication. So as you noticed, as we move up the spine to different chakras, we are opening up higher qualities. We are trying to get past what's holding us. We are trying to invoke the fire within to be energetic. We are trying to be kind, loving. We are trying to communicate and be involved. Now moving up to the wisdom chakra between the two eyebrows, Ajna chakra. All the qualities that you learn and incorporate, you need to develop the right judgment and wisdom to utilize them. No good if you have the energy and you're not using it for the right purpose. That's where the wisdom chakra comes in. It's a favorite chakra to meditate. Denoted by the color indigo. And finally, the last chakra is the Sahasrara chakra, or the thousand-headed serpent at the crown of the head. We don't focus on that chakra. When all the lower chakras are opened up and realized, the Sahasrara chakra opens up itself metaphorically, making the pathway to unite with the Supreme Being. That's when one is fully realized. So that was chakra meditation. It helps you to recollect or recall the qualities that one needs to develop. And it doesn't mean that one has to do chakra meditation to be fully realized. It might help some people to practice chakra meditation. And it definitely helps me sometimes to focus on a chakra, think about the quality. Now, slowly we'll come out of it and bring both the feet together. Okay, let's warm up. Pull the toes up as you press the knees down. Take some nice deep breaths. So as you practice a posture or a asana, you can think of which chakra that it most affects or influences. And in this posture, the seated bound angle, it's the lower chakras that it influences, like the Swadhisthana chakra, the second chakra. So you can fine tune your breathing now to focus on the Swadhisthana chakra, energizing that space. Now as you inhale, raise your knees up and down as you exhale. And release. Okay, we're not going to bend forward now just because we're starting the class and we still need some flexibility. So what we'll do next is try the seated mountain. So raise your arms up locking your elbows gently, point the index fingers towards the ceiling. Now slow and easy breathing. Let the energy traverse throughout your body. You want to feel it rising up and reaching your fingertips. And release. Now let's try the twist actually. So you loosen up the spine. So you're going to turn to your left and back. Place the right hand on the outside of the left knee. Keep your back up and straight. Look over the left shoulder. Breathe slow and deep. Working movement all along the spine. Come back to neutral. And now let's twist to the right and back. Make sure both your sit bones are in contact with the mat and you're not leaning onto one side. Come back to neutral. Okay. Now again, we are still not ready to do the forward bends, so we need to warm up more. So let's go ahead and get into the diamond posture. Now, go ahead and lean forward, bend forward, resting the forehead on the mat if you can. Otherwise, form fists with your hands and rest the forehead on the hands. If your hands are free, stretch them to the front, lengthening your spine. Hold and breathe. Come back up. Now let's sit on the right side and try the pigeon. So before you sit down, you can loosen up your hip joint, moving side to side, and then stretching the leg at the back as much as you can. If you need to let it face the side, that is fine. Now the hands in the front, try to prop up your back, sitting as straight up as possible. Slow, easy, deep breathing. And now let's switch over and sit on the left side. Again, loosening your joints first and then settling into the posture. So when you inhale, you got to feel that movement in your pelvis and the front of your thigh. That's how slow and deep your breathing needs to be. And that's good now. So let's get to stand on in a table position and work the spine, okay? Up and down a few times. Inhaling tailbone and head up, exhaling chin into the chest. And back to neutral. Now let's work the lower back, okay? So again, raise your left leg up as you look up, inhale, exhale, forehead and the knee together as much as possible. So continue doing this a few more times. Back to neutral. And now on the other side, right leg up. And release. Just take a moment to take the pressure off the arms. Now let's down. Few more times. Inhale up, exhale down. Now let's hold it up. Continue to breathe. Release, forehead down. Now for the full cobra, you can place your hands slightly ahead. Inhale, push the chin out, lifting your trunk and engaging your arms. Try to keep the arms tucked into your body, shoulders low, hold and breathe. and release. Take your hands to the back and rest the chin on the mat. Inhale, left leg straight up without tilting to your side. Down as you exhale, few more times. And then hold the leg up next time. You inhale, continue to breathe. Release. Now try the same with the right leg. Inhaling up and exhaling down a few times. And next time you inhale, hold the leg up, continue to breathe. Now slowly release and turn over to rest on the back. Bring your feet up or on the mat. Legs bent at the knees and into Supta Buddha Konasana, dropping each knee to its side. Use your hands, rest them on the diaphragm or on the legs, gently pressing the legs down, so which opens up your hips and rotates. Mild rotation, mild opening. If you need to support the legs, you can form a fist with your hands and keep it towards the base of the thighs, or use a support block, whatever works. Slow, easy, deep breathing. Slowly bring both the knees up. Remember, we haven't done the forward bend just because body might not be flexible yet, so we're trying to loosen up as much as possible. Go ahead and try the twist now as you are lying down, dropping both knees to the right side. Position one, hip above the other, and then extend the left arm to the side, look over the left shoulder. Slow, easy, deep breathing. Coming back to neutral, knees up in the air, head up, and then dropping each knee to its, both knee to its left side now, and then extending the right arm to the side, look over the right shoulder. And then come back to neutral, both knees up in the air. And now let's do this. Hold the left foot with your left hand and press the left knee into the side. You can also straighten the right leg out on the mat if you can. Hold, breathe. And see if you can straighten that leg out, okay? So to whatever extent possible, get that mild hamstring extension, that is good enough. It's a good substitution for forward bends. It won't work your abdomen, but it definitely works your hamstrings and tones the legs. And release. Now let's try the same on the right side. So hold the right foot and press it to the side, down. Okay. And you can straighten that left leg out if you can. Hold and breathe. And then straighten that leg out again if you can, to whatever extent. Hold and breathe. And release. So now you can feel that some of the middle has warmed up, which is good. Now let's bring ourselves up into seated position. And let's go for the side bend. Again, we are not going to push ourselves too much, but see what we can do. Okay, it's important to do the forward bends regularly, so that keeps up the health in your intestines. So place your hands on the left leg and slowly reaching down towards the left knee. With each exhalation, letting go of your trunk. And now same on the right side. So you'll be surprised how much you can, go forward with some time. And come back up. Now back to easy posture. So we did all our postures today on the mat. We didn't even do Surya Namaskar. And there are so many other postures you can do as you stand up. So the point is, even if you spend sitting down on the mat, slowly these postures come to you, and you can fill up 15 minutes or even 20 minutes of your time daily. Okay, so you got to kind of make it a habit to see the mat, keep it in your view all the time, and get onto the mat. And that's good start. That's how you keep up your practice. Now finally, let's just take a moment to turn our attention inward. Pick a favorite chakra of yours as you rest your attention there, feeling that space. Notice the state of mind and the balance. Be thankful for what you get, what you have, and